I'm retiring. I'm retiring as a pub co-host. I just want to do something on my own. I just want to do something more.
It's good to hear that, you want to do your own thing. Oh my gosh, can my mom stop texting me? Shut up, Mom!
That'll just always be funny. And then Marshall's his laugh was just so musical. It's really cool to make a game show, where we invited a whole bunch of different podcasters from all across the world to get together. It'd be funny to put up an RIP sign for Will. Just lasted 11 days. Boden, though, any thoughts on you being co-host now?
I'm pretty honored, but I'm gonna miss Will.
Me and Boden and Will Marshall will be splitting ways, I guess, but God ultimately holds the future in his hands, and it's just been really awesome to film with Will. We're gonna miss you, Will. Hey, I'm Ben Undershoots from the Unshakably Inspired podcast, and today we've got my friends here, Boden and Will, with us, the co-hosts of the channel, and we've got huge announcements for you guys. Will, do you want to go ahead and tell everybody to just drop the bomb right away?
I'm retiring. I'm retiring as a pub co-host, and I'm passing it to Boden, Grandpa Boden. I'm starting my own YouTube channel, which will be shown right here. On my YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing all sorts of stuff, riding e-bikes, doing podcasts just like this.
So yeah, as Will just mentioned, Will's going to be starting his brand new channel. He's going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, everything from a podcast to e-biking to whatever I guess he thinks of. He'll be Will the random guy. In replacement of Will, we're going to have Boden, instead of being, I guess, the co-host. I don't know what we really had in mind for you. I'm sorry, guys, too. When we're filming this, it's actually pretty late, so we're all tired, and although if it's the move, we're all sort of gloomy. We're not depressed because of this, but it's definitely a little bit sad to see Will go. So we're gonna have Boden here as the brand new co-host of the channel. It's gonna be fun for a brand new journey. On here is Boden, who's been doing some camera work for us. He's gonna be on there. Also, Marshall's probably gonna be leaving us too as the assistant camera person too. I'm going to follow his brother with his brand new YouTube channel, as me and Marshall talked about a couple days ago. But yeah, no, it's definitely going to be a little bit different moving on. Will, he's going to be gone for good. He's not coming back as a co-host. He's not going to be back on the channel. But one thing we can assure you is you definitely won't stop seeing him. We'll definitely schedule some collaborations with him sometime in the future. This is definitely not the end, and this is not the bad terms either. We'll just we'll just want to share a little bit more about why you started a brand new YouTube channel.
I just want to do something on my own. I just want to do something more with my own time. I just have so many ideas that I just want to do it my way.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to do more.
Yeah. Yeah, so, no, and Will, I completely respect that. It's just, obviously going to be a little bit different, but hey, I'm so happy for you. You're going to be chasing your separate dreams too of, doing a YouTube gig, and, I'm definitely, going to be the first person there supporting Boden too. We're both going to be there to support Will in his decision to move on. It's going to be, I guess it's going to be a little bit different since, I guess Will has been, since the first few weeks of the channel, has been an icon on there. Filmed with me a lot. It's been a lot of fun to do that. He's definitely helped with a lot of the behind the scenes, but yeah, I guess moving forward, it's going to be really cool. With your channel, so we will journey. We'll be the number one person to support them. We'll definitely be working together with Will. We'll definitely see some collaborations in the future. Boden, anything you think about, all this?
It's pretty sad. Why would you do that, Will? Why would you leave us? No, it's good to hear that, you want to do your own thing, which, you're still going to be part of it.
This is the podcast room, by the way, that I made. Benji ever wants to use this podcast room, you can. And, I'm mainly also going to be using this as well.
We will journey. Definitely go look for that. Now, obviously, when this is posted, it'll still be a few more days till he starts posting on that. But we'll stay a link up there. You'll see it right now. Just for his channel and stuff. So definitely be that. And just also clarification. There's no hard feelings. This everything's mutual that's happening. It just ended up being as we mentioned, just like Will really wants to go on his own journey too. For YouTube, so there's no hard feelings. I mean, me and Will are still gonna be like great friends. That's not anything to do with this. Is nothing. I mean, me and him might have had different visions as how we wanted to take YouTube and do social media and do stuff like that. But that definitely doesn't mean we had any rifts in their friendship. So we're still in the best of terms. We're still gonna be working together. Yeah, Boden.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it's good. You wanna start your own channel. I'm just glad that you're still gonna be part of it too. Oh my gosh, can my mom stop texting me? Shut up, Mom!
This guy will always be iconic for that. That'll just always be funny. And then Marshall's laugh in the background, that was just so like his laugh was just so musical. It's actually funny. Yeah, Will, just his calm, collective reaction to later burst out. I guess he's actually the winner of our podcast your games. So how do you feel, Will? About that? Just like this is your first and only podcast your games you'll ever be in with us. And also just you get to take home that one singular title for that. The only you're going to be a part of that. How do you feel about that?
I feel very happy. I would like to be in it again, though.
We'll have to see. If this channel grows, though, like one thing I would love to do is it would be really cool to make a game show, sort of like those game shows, where we like invited a whole bunch of different podcasters from all across the world to like get together. We'd have Will on there, just like different contestants to all fight, to be the winner. Sort of like they have like YouTube, they have like the creator games or whatever. I saw something like Sambucha and other creators were posting about that. I think Ludwig, the German YouTuber, was like in the lead of that or something. But yeah, it'd be really cool to do something just for podcasters. That'd be really cool. I think we'll definitely see that. This is just definitely a harder episode to film than all of this. I mean, like, Will only signed to be on, I guess, our team just about 2 weeks ago. So after just be funny to put up an RIP sign for Will. Just lasted 11 days or something, or whatever, like how many days, But it honestly feels awkward too. I don't know. It's just like we literally just like before I was just doing everything alone. Even before this, I had several faceless channel gigs and stuff like that, and they have different things with me in consultancy. And finally, if Achievement Inspired Podcast, I had to bring the gang with these two guys, and then it's already disbanding, I guess, a little bit. It's just weird, because so many bands and podcasts or whatever that YouTube channels, it seems like they take some years to do that. And it's funny how we're already doing that in just the first couple of weeks of building our team together. But yeah, here it is happening a lot sooner than I thought. I was hoping it would never happen, but it's happening now a lot sooner than it would happen. And yeah, so Will.
I'm trying to start my new YouTube channel. Benji's gonna be helping me a lot with it. I don't really know how to do this YouTube stuff. I'm gonna learn as I go, and I have Benji to help me.
Yeah.
So I just need to start.
Definitely some new beginnings. With Will leaving the podcast. Definitely going to be a lot of things going forward. But I'm very excited to continue with Boden. Boden better not leave anytime soon because it's
actually, Benji, I'm sorry. I'm making my own podcast.
Well, I guess it's just me again. That's how it was, I guess, 2 weeks ago. So just have to. No, just joking. No, I'm very. No, like me and Boden are gonna have so much fun. For me, I have no idea. How we're gonna grow. Imagine I watch this, and I even have 1,000 subscribers someday. That would be the dream of my life. But for Boden, I hope I can do this with him for so many more years. I hope he stays on. It's definitely going to be a cool journey going forward with Boden, and then Will, definitely, as partners on separate YouTube channels. It's going to be very interesting to see how that goes forward. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So even though the band's breaking, the family's breaking apart, we're still gonna somewhat be together on this, and yeah. But though, any thoughts on you like being co-host now? What you're thinking about the role going forward and all that stuff.
I'm pretty honored, but I'm gonna miss Will.
No, I agree. It's not going to feel the same without him. It's going to be definitely be a bit different. But yeah, Will, it's going to be exciting. He's going to branch off into his own thing, but at the same time, we're still going to be distantly connected. So it's going to be really cool. He's going to grow with me, and we're both going to grow together. Hopefully, if anyone subscribes to me, they subscribe to him too. Yeah. So. And Boden, hopefully we'll get him. Will's not going to be launching on YouTube soon, and then I'm thinking Boden's mentioned a little bit about possibly getting on YouTube some in the future. So we'll definitely have to see. Although Boden is hopefully not going to branch off too once he gets big and famous.
I promise I would never.
We got that in videotape now. He just promised he's going to be a part of this podcast. Remember?
Not crossing my fingers.
He probably is. But anyhow, no, I don't care. No, and if Boden in the future does decide to branch off, hopefully not anytime soon, though. It'd be a little bit hard to go through 2 calls that I'm leaving the podcast in a month. But,
yeah, I'm leaving the podcast.
No, but, it's going to be fun. Green with Grandpa in the future. And you're going to see some more, we'll definitely have to establish his channel. We should probably call it Grandpa Boden something, I don't know. Post that picture of you, your brother.
My brother.
There. That'd be so funny, dude. So yeah, Will, going forward, what are you thinking about everything? Moving forward, what are your goals and stuff?
Oh, okay. So my goals. I want to be, I want to learn how to do it. I don't know how to do any of it yet. So just learning how to do it and just upload it. Benji's going to help me with that. My first goal is I want to hit 50 subscribers within the first 2 months of it. That's my first goal.
Yeah.
And I want to upload my first 3 videos within the first month.
No, I think that's good. No, that's obviously a good goal. Mr. Beast, he often gives advice, and he just says, number one way to get good is by uploading 100 videos and then see where you've grown. So yeah, upload your 100 videos, 100 shorts, whatever you're doing as far as content, and then just keep on growing. I think this is good advice for anyone, just because if you don't put stuff out there, how are you going to grow, YouTube isn't, luck.
They got that.
YouTube.
6-7's dead now. I'm sorry to break the news to you, Benji.
That's okay. I never liked it. I never I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I never liked it. I miss What the Sigma and all the other stuff we used to have before. I'm sorry. I'm Gen Z. Well, I guess technically he's Gen Z by 10 days or whatever. Barely Gen Z. But either way, I'm way more OG than these guys. I love my OG long form content while these guys waste your time on TikTok shorts.
I do love to be an iPad kid. So excited.
But yeah, no, Will, for 50 subscribers in the first couple months, that's a good goal. For me, I hit 50 subscribers in the first month, so I think it's easily, as long as you post good content, it's easily attainable. I think the best way is just another thing, for anyone watching is if you want to do the best way to get outreach for your videos, because here's the reality, even with new users, YouTube's still gonna give your videos impressions and stuff like that, but the number one way to advertise your videos if they're really good is just post really good clips, and post them in the shorts, part, just really good clips of the content you post. And then just relate the video to that. That's a really great way, because if people say you can do the clips right, they'll definitely be more willing to buy into your videos too. So definitely, good for Will, good for anyone watching this. So that's really great. Yeah, and then keep on working hard and at it, and just never give up. I've already chastised this guy a little bit for posting videos and then deleting them because they aren't good. Because don't do that, because sometimes videos can randomly blow up 8 months later, and I don't know why, but YouTube's just like that sometimes. So never delete your videos. Don't do what this guy did. Don't do what Boden did. Boden apparently told me he deleted videos. You deleted past videos. You're not supposed to do that.
I'm very sorry, Benji.
You should be sorry, because you ruined the algorithm that you could have had.
They were videos from when I was 6, though, and I'm not keeping those.
I thought they were from when you were 7. I know. I think I'm so funny. I'm a funny guy.
Benji's so funny.
See, Will's even laughing. One last time. Yeah. So and then for me, goals moving forward, I think it's just to film more good content. We definitely I can't really say too much on right now, but Monday I'm gonna film an podcast episode for a really really cool person. You're definitely not gonna want to miss that. So definitely next week Saturday at 10 a.m. You're definitely gonna want to go see that video because that's gonna be a phenomenal person. He's been seen by millions of people on all over across the world on streaming platforms and stuff like that. He's just again, I can't say too much on it. Like, he'll be such a fun podcast episode. He's met some of the most famous people in the world, and actually one of the most famous podcasters in the world too, and stuff like that. Just through his journey. So it'll be really cool to interview him. Really great guy. Has really great stories. So that'll be awesome. And then, Grandpa, what will you say goals going forward for you?
I just I'm proud to be part of this podcast. I'm glad that you asked me to join. I just wanna be part of it. So
yeah, no. And for me too is just I'm not for sure if I'm looking to add on right now. Obviously we got two huge holes just got sort of made out of nowhere. I'm really not for sure if I'm just ready to film right away or if I'm just gonna wait a while. I'm really not for sure on any of that right now. But hey, in the future, if we do need like 3-4 punch, I guess to add to the squad, definitely be telling you guys about it, giving you guys opportunities to look into that. But yeah, I think for right now, I'm very satisfied with just me and you, Grandpa. Be a lot of fun just to film with you. We'll just build everything back up from what we've I guess lost. And believe me when I say this, we've lost a lot. And Will and Marshall, they're two really great guys to have on the channel. Me and Grandpa both agree, I think. But yeah, no, we're just gonna continue to have fun filming content. There's a lot of things to look forward, I guess, on that channel going ahead. I really don't know what the future is with a lot of things, other than the fact that I'm not gonna quit filming, but what we do for videos, besides podcast episodes, will I start also posting on Wednesdays just fun videos like we did with the podcast or games? Will I start posting bi-weekly? I don't know yet. I'd probably have to get a bigger crew to start doing that. For sure. Will there be sponsorships and partnerships and giveaways? I've been in some good talks recently, so that could be a possibility. So that is why you should hit that subscribe button and keep on watching these videos. And yeah, I just think it's, no matter what though, it's just gonna be fun to film with Boden, and then yeah, obviously fun to collaborate with Will in the future. So hey, if this happens though, God has amazing plans for this channel. I know we're all going to use this for God's glory. Will's going to use his new channel, as you mentioned, for God's glory. It's all going to be ultimately about honoring God, because what more can person do in his life? As humans, that's our number one purpose. We were created to honor God, glorify Him. So that's all we're gonna. That's definitely the main goal. No matter what, we're gonna be honoring, glorifying God, and then obviously although I guess in a way secondary, but very important to us is we're gonna never watch terrible content. We're always going to put 100% effort in every single thing we do. In a world where content has become trash, especially that TikTok, brain rot, Roblox, whatever with AI voice, voice over storytelling, all that stuff. In a world that's being brainstormed like that, where Gen Alpha especially is feeding themselves with crap. We're never going to be about that. We're always going to be posting quality content that is going to edify you, that is going to be fun, entertaining, well-made content though. That's just gonna be for anyone from any age, and wholesome just for anyone to enjoy. So as we go forward, where me and Boden and Will Marshall gonna be splitting ways, I guess, but God ultimately holds the future in His hands, and it's just been really awesome to film with Will. We're gonna miss you, Will. Right, Boden?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna miss Marshall too, who's sleeping right now. We're gonna miss you guys, but there's gonna be a lot of great things. I know you're gonna do well in the future, Will, with YouTube. I know you're gonna do good. It's gonna be fun to help you. So yeah, so I guess there you have it. There's our farewell from Will. Any last things you want to say, Will?
Go subscribe.
Any key takeaways you want people to take from your journey as a member of the Unshakably Inspired family?
No.
Wow, look at this guy. Maybe it's good that we parted ways. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No. Anyway, so yeah, so that's our. I guess Will had nothing much to say to you guys and nothing to encourage you guys with. So, but anyway, go subscribe to Will on his new channel. Definitely go like every single video he posts. I know he's gonna put hard work into it. He's gonna make good stuff. But anyhow, yeah, I guess that's the end of this journey, but the beginning of a new one. So always remember the Lord is your rock and your refuge, your shield and salvation, and one who will always be there for you because he always loves you. So see you next week, and God bless.